Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most fundamental topics in the electrical engineering, which are Ohm's law, voltage division, and current division rules. By the end of this video, you will not only understand the concept but also be able to solve real circuit problem with ease. Let's get started. Ohm's law is the backbone of circuit analysis. It tells us the relationship between voltage, current, and resistor, which is V is equal to I into R. Let's consider a circuit has a voltage source and a resistor. Therefore, the current will flow from positive potential to negative potential. If we consider this R is constant, then the relationship between voltage and the current will be linear. Therefore, it says voltage is directly proportional to the current, which means when the R is constant, if you increase the voltage, the current will also increase. Let's consider in this graph, if the voltage is in this position, the current value will be here. If we increase the voltage in this direction, at that point, current will be also increased. If you increase furthermore, at that point, current will be also increased. Now, let's move into voltage division rule. In a series circuit, resistors are connected end to end. In this particular circuit, if you have a voltage source and R1 and R2 is connected in series. Therefore, in a series circuit, the current through the circuit is same for both resistors, but the voltage will be divided among them like V1 and V2. According to the Kirchhoff law, V should be equal to V1 plus V2. If you wanted to find the voltage V1 alone, according to the voltage division rule, it should be source voltage into this particular resistor R1 over R1 plus R2. If you wanted to find the V2, same as the previous equation, voltage source into this particular resistor R2 R1 plus R2, which is your total resistor. Now let's consider if you adding another resistor R3, then voltage across that one would be V3. So these equations will be changed like this. Addition to that one, if you wanted to find the voltage V1 for this circuit, then you should add R3 here, because now the voltage total resistance would be R1 plus R2 plus R3. Similar to that one, if you wanted to find the V2, then you should add R3 here, and V3 would be your total voltage into R3 over your total resistance R1 plus R2 plus R3. Now let's move into current division rule. In a parallel circuit, all resistors share the same voltage. In this particular circuit, the voltage source would be V. Voltage across this R1 also would be V, and voltage across this R2 also would be V. But the total current I will be divided into I1 and I2. According to the Kirchhoff current law, I should be equal to your I1 plus I2. If you wanted to find the I1 alone, according to the current division rule, your total current into the opposite resistor that you need to use, which is R2, over your total resistor R1 plus R2. If you wanted to find the I2, your total current into opposite resistor, which is R1, over total resistor R1 plus R2. Now let's move into a circuit where you have an additional third resistor R3. Then what will be the equations? If you have three resistors parallel similar to this circuit, which is R1, R2 and R3, then the total current I will be divided into I1, I2 and I3. Now I1 would be equal to your total current into that particular resistor 1 over R1 over 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. Similar to this one, I2 would be your total current into 1 over that particular R2 over 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. Similar to this one, I3 would be your total current into that resistor 1 over R3 over 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. And that's Ohm's law, voltage division and current division rules. If you found this helpful, share it with your friends. Until next time, keep learning.